Vault Brewing Company's mash tun has just arrived, allowing them to be one step closer to opening their brew pub in Yardley.
Today we're bringing more tanks in. We have our brew house here behind us, that's our mash tun. And then our hot liquor tank and our kettle are here as well today. So we'll be craning them into the building and then setting them in place.
James and his younger brother John founded Vault Brewing Company a year and a half ago. The name comes from an old piece of architecture left behind from 6 banks that owned the building over the last 130 years.
This is the vault that was part of the original structure when the building was constructed in the 1890s. This door weighs about 2 tons we're standing in front of. And this was really the only piece of the building when we first took it on that had some character that we could play with.
We're doing everything local and it's handcrafted, so we're not in the race to produce the most amount of beer. We're trying to produce quality on a small scale, serving this local Yardley community. We're working with local hop farmers, we're working with other farmers for our food as well.
It will be a restaurant, not really a full restaurant, and we're not really a full bar either. So what we've tried to do is take what we like about brew pub concepts and boil them down to their core concepts, which is really good beer, and really nothing, no liquor license, no mixed drinks and hard liquor and other beers and wines from all over the world, that type of thing. Really all we're serving is our beer, local Pennsylvania wines, and our own homemade root beer for those who don't want to drink but still want to come enjoy the atmosphere. For food, we're really only going to have wood-fired pizzas. We have our oven upstairs that's 6 foot, it's 5,000 pounds, entirely wood-fired, and all of our cooking will be done in there.
James was inspired by one of his brewery partners who left the corporate world to pursue his brewing dream.
What inspired us was actually a brewery in Australia. It's where our family, my brother and I, our family moved there in 2009. We met a brewer that worked for Mornington Peninsula Brewery. He left his job in the pharmaceutical industry and decided I want to pursue my passion, which is beer, and he opened his brewery. And when my wife and I went over there in 2010, we saw the brewery, and we said, wow, this is something that we can do.
It's really fulfilling, actually, starting to see the pieces come together and starting to see a bit of the fruits of our labor. But initially, you don't see a lot of the back-end stuff that goes into this, like all the paperwork and the licenses and permits. And so just working through that while kind of keep the vision in mind was the most difficult part for us.
James tells me the brew pub won't open for another 6 weeks, but starting Monday, they're going to brew their Russian Imperial Stout. For more information, you can log on to vaultbrewing.com. I'm Amanda King, reporting for phillyburbs.com.